Hello. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, look who it is. Hello, Sunshines. Hello, hello, hello. What are we up to, team? What's going on? How has your day been? Hey, Mapa? Yo. But I didn't like purple that much. Maybe there's some truth to that. Do you like purple? Be very cool colorants in isolation. Yeah, for sure. It's just I hate base purple color. That's what I don't like. Remember having a character recently that like consists of you know, purple hues, like their outfit consists of purple hues, and I hated that. That was a pain to work around. This is not that, by the way. This is totally different story. This one. Why did Marvel just wants her purple robe? Uh, it- yeah. I mean, definitely, but like replace it with red too. That would do well as well, or like kind of blue robe maybe. It's just like purple is kind of like you know, like you imagine it being nice, but at the same time, like imagine just like some light applied to it, and it gets muddy. You know, like the colors that base purple goes into are kind of like, you know, I don't like them. Sort of. Hey, Ma. Ma, are you going to share your watch painting with us or no? Because you've been talking so much about it, and we still haven't seen it yet. Just please make sure to share it in the Discord if you... I mean, of course, if you feel like it, you don't have to. Better showing Decadence blowing well compared to red or blue. I mean, perhaps. Perhaps. Right, I'm not saying that it's, like, bad. Maybe it's just the way I'm working with it, just... It's kind of not good. Maybe I just suck, dude, you know? Maybe I just suck, and I don't like to admit that, and I just... I blame colors for it, you know? I came to blaming fucking colors. The very fabric of our existence. I would rather blame that. Or like the way all humans perceive reality and interpret it in their brain. I would rather blame that than myself, right? Nothing. So what we up to today is for my dudes, my boys. You doing well? It's 10 p.m. and the whole day I was pretty much doing mostly nothing. Well, not nothing, but I woke up at like 12, which was terrible. You know, like I just every time I wake up that late, it just feels like, oh yeah, just restart the day, please. It's over. I tried not to tilt, you know, had some fun, played some WoW, but I'm kind of surprised that I'm even streaming right now, honestly speaking. It's good that they're here, we're here, don't get me wrong, but it's still a little surprising, you know, not gonna lie. I'm trying out currently a little bit of a different approach to paintings, as you can see. No lasso tool, silhouette, nothing, just I wanted to go straight into a painting like this. You feeling cute today? You feeling a little bit outrageous? Need some different music. But I'm tired of the WoW music already. Like 5 million zones and all of it has different music and I'm tired of all of them. Which, you know, not surprising, I'm listening to them every fucking day. Anything of soundtrack to add to the soundtrack to it better? I'm thinking of yapping about the... Oh, see, wait, you want to make a like a video out of that? Was useless today trying to work? Bro, that's life. It's life, my dude. Sometimes we just feel useless. And that's okay. Or maybe not, maybe it's not okay, don't listen to me. It only is okay if you feel like it's okay, and then it's not if you don't feel like it's okay. know what's happened to me, but I hate flying now. Flying? As of like on an airplane? Preparing for tomorrow's flight. Oh. I mean, Ma, you do you. I'm just saying that if you're, if you want for everybody who watches the stream to see your painting that you did, then make sure to post it on the Discord. But you do you, feel free to do anything. Maybe you don't want to share it, right? Maybe you want to keep it to yourself. Also valid. Any good advice from this piece? Yeah, so this character is going to be like an infinite dragon sorta, but in visage form. So not necessarily a player character, but like more of an OC, if that makes sense. Yeah, this one gonna be fun. But I'm preparing for a lot of fabric on this one, so I need to be heavy on some rendering. Let me... I want for him to have a tail as well, but I'm just thinking where to put it. Maybe actually here. I mean, this is sort of like a perfect place for it now. Yeah, ma, it's nothing Nothing too complicated. Like it's most people use Discord nowadays. There are huge communities with artists nowadays, so like you don't even have to like heavily participate. You can just show up, share what you want, or see what other people that you care about share what they want, and and there's that. Hey Bones. The mug's awesome sauce? What? What do you mean? Seriously consider it this year? Ma, what do you mean this year? It's not like it's not like it's a huge commitment. You can make it in like 2 minutes. I'll heavily consider it this year. It's going to be one of those things that I want to address in 2025. It's Discord account. Discord is a great platform, but it has such a messy name that the number of weird people who use it plus the servers. Oh, you think so? Because I've been on Discord since like the very beginning. Like I went to Discord from Skype and Raid Call. So like I guess it just was pretty much for gaming back then, so like it hasn't had this like negative connotation. I kind of see where you're coming from this like with this point that you literally have servers of I don't know, like people sharing child porn or something, right? You have some fucking outrageous stuff there. But I think it like you get none of that if you just do it for art and stuff like that. Been like 6 years and I haven't made an account. God damn. Right, Ma, how about you do it now and you enjoy my Discord? What do you think about that? We just bridge that gap. Yeah, so like nowadays you have people who are doing unhinged stuff there, but it wasn't always like that. And also, I kind of I judge it more as a platform, right? Like to maybe have a server with your friends. Like I have literally server for me and two of my best childhood friends, literally for just three of us. We have like custom emotes and all the crazy stuff like that. So it's good for that. It doesn't matter what kind of name it has because of some other people who using it, right? Like, what does it matter to three of us? I think it's great. I'll be leaving now, alright. See you, man. If you didn't like me trying to convince you to make a Discord account, that's fair. Just strange why, like, why would you not make it? Right, no worries. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, I assume lunch. So he's supposed to also have some bluish tones to the white as well. Which I guess a little bit more cyan and saturated than sky blue necessarily. Very curious on how to bring this like heavily painting technique into doing some stuff that is not necessarily abstract, like an environment and like a character in an environment. I mean, I sort of have an understanding of it, but like the process itself is still something that I don't know how to implement. Hello there, Dragontos. Yo, what is up? What is up, my dude? Listen to the album. Oh, the one that I showed yesterday on the stream. Or I guess like the one song that I played one song of. On sound? Oh yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, you liked it. Like, I feel like this music really speaks to people who have really good, like, visual imagination. Like, who can... Like, they're listening to it and it just sparks a lot of, like, things in their head. Because to me, like, I listen to sound like this, to music like this, and I'm just... My mind just goes crazy, just, like, speeding around, imagining, like, fight scenes, chases, you know, like, some crazy stuff. That's very entertaining. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sci-fi stuff, it helps that the imagery on the album also, like, kind of provokes it as well. Like starships and stuff like that. Overexposed photo style? Overexposed. You see me like just contrasts into like 2 times as much. Are there even like layers that are like filters in this? Is I don't even know how I would do that in Clip Studio, honestly. Reference layer, draft layer. What the fuck is that? I mean, so like just tune up the contrast like tenfold. Is that what you mean? It, oh yeah, I mean yeah, I understand. I don't know. I feel like going for a different vibe. I wonder why this give you like such a vibe. I'm mainly just practicing this, you know, like this heavily painting looking technique. I mean, honestly, it even forces me to like do more painting rather than like my usual art process. So I'll just see where it carries me, you know. I just want for the process to guide me. Like I'm mostly looking at the edges, like at the you know, kind of setting up balance this way, shapes. I kind of like how much more expressive this is compared to my usual silhouette into underpaint or like you know, usual like initial colors into like shadows into whatever. Like this is just so much this feels so much more like art, you know, compared to like this formulaic creation of just like a character. I don't know, it just like feels much more enjoyable to work around. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's is it actually like more interesting to look at this process or the previous one? I feel like this one should be even like more entertaining to look at as well. At least that's what I would assume. Maximum entertainment. Well, hopefully this is fun. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, thank you, my man. Yeah, a lot of stuff left to figure out here, but for the first less than an hour progress, you know, looking quite promising. Kinda vibing with this art so far. Honestly, I feel like this working technique fits me so much more and uh, just like asks for more creativity and like interesting drawing decisions. I'm really excited to like work on it more. Also, anyone do it this way? Oh, really? I feel like that's quite common. I mean, not as common as doing like you know, the general kind of line art stuff approach, but I feel like this is no rare. Hey there, Oxyden. Yo, what are you doing, my dude? You're watching the news? Oh no. All right, what's going on there? What's going on? I was going to bring it up, but like now I cannot even not to bring up it. Not to bring it up. Dude, he's kind of like leaning forward for some reason. Didn't even mean for it to be like that. Oh, dude. Dragontas, you do you, man. You do you. I don't know what you guys want to do with the emotes. Missiles, drone, flying, they just stopped. So did they stop or were they flying? Bro, I tried to look into this because you mentioned that it's like a long story. And I started reading about it and I read like a little bit and then I got bored because it's like actually like a long history of your countries having like conflict with each other. I was like, okay. But there will be some like new exciting stuff, or I guess it's just like an old stuff. Basically, I didn't have enough patience to learn about this, which is, you know, as much as I could have expected from myself. It's going on for 2 hours. Damn, so it's like, okay, so it didn't stop, it just like, they just took a little lunch break. I mean, but without getting into the context of, like, you know, the long history, like, what's the boiling point now? Like, why now? I did finish the Vulpira, yeah. Actually need to post it on my Patreon too. I did finish the Vulpira. Terrorists killed 26 people 20 days ago. They came from Pakistan. We asked Pakistan to catch them. They did nothing and then fighting. Oh. Oh. Dude, this stuff is always so slimy with like third party, like terrorists or whatever. Like, who's to say that those terrorists weren't like, kind of like people working for India government too? Like, I'm not saying it's what it is. I'm just saying that, you know, governments sometimes do stuff like this to strike up the conflict, you know, because they know it's gonna be like financially beneficial for them or some shit. Oh. Well, hope it will not turn out in any bad way for you, bro. Finally see French weaponry in the white conflict. Huh? Were we in a waiting room to see French weaponry? by the way, exciting, like, I don't know how much it will, like, escalate it and affect you, but just, like, be aware of, like, what being, like, keeping up with the news does for you. Because whenever, like, the Ukrainian war started and I was, like, at home watching the news every day, and then I was watching YouTube and, like, whatever different, you know, political YouTubers would say about this stuff, bro, it like, it really gets into your head. So just watch out, because it, like, you know, this can really affect your mental health. It's of course important to, like, you know what's going on at least, but, you know, maybe only to a certain degree. Weapons mostly used in Africa against no real army. Yeah, imagine just like a guy in like an Iron Man suit with a French flag on the shoulder, just like shooting down people with spears and like throwing coconuts and sharing clips from the game Battlefield and claiming things. Okay. Yeah, because like it seems like it's a good cause, you know, like, oh, you know, to be on top of the news and, you know, to know what's going on, and it's also like, you know, obviously interesting, but just be aware of like what it does to your head. Well, Nizen, just straight up lines in clips depending like Photoshop with hold shift tool. Oh, I don't. I also missed that. I don't think that there is a replacement for it. I wasn't able to find it. Like, it's, you can do this shit, right? But it's nowhere near just like holding shift and pressing just straight lines. I also missed that. That's probably the only functionality of Photoshop that I really do miss. It was so convenient. War, dude, that's the main reason though, isn't it? War is just for profit, pretty much. I feel like all, maybe before it was actually used to be like a forced thing. I think now, you know, all the wars are just, people are making money off of it. That's wrong too. Thank you, Nizan. Yeah, just started this one. A little bit over an hour. Dragonborn? No, so this is like an OC based on like some WoW things. So like it's a visage form of a infinite dragon, and infinite dragons are like sort of like bad dragons in WoW that like they have like this black and you know, cyan white aesthetic, and they're kind of basically they're the people who are trying to fuck with the timeline and like, you know, warp it to how they like. I mean, to be honest, they have like a reasonable cause, but like for some reason we as heroes in game disagree with them. We fucking kill them, alright? Murder them. So this guy is one of them, sort of. And it's like his human form. And in game there are no dragons, no infinite dragons with human form as far as I'm aware. Here it's related to, if you read Indian breeding history, no, it fucked everyone. But even then, right, like, it might be just a convenient reason to kind of start it off as well. Because you need to get people, like, you need to sell the war, then to profit off of it, right? You cannot just, like, start fucking with people and, like, make your people go to war. That'd be impossible to do. People will just protest and shit like that. But if you tell them when it's fucking, you know, it's very important, guys, it's for the god, then they will go. I have no idea what's going on there, though. I'm just, like, saying how, like, I feel about it in general. God damn. Hey, Mugsy. Smugsy, thank you very much for the resub. 23, dude, that's almost 2 years. Yeah, it's almost 2 years. Bro, really appreciate that. Holy shit. That's crazy to think about it. I've been streaming for more than 2 years. Every time I think about it, it's kind of nuts. Yeah, Mugsy was like one of... He was one of the first, like, 3 or 4 viewers of mine. Right, let me check the follow age. January 6th, and I started in, like, the end of December. Yeah, bro, and you've been here for the start of my journey, so... Let's go. How you doing, my dude? I assume even though I'm streaming evenings now, it's still kind of, like, not time friendly for you? Or you've been just busy? I'm thinking, like, reconsidering my streaming time, so, you know, in future it might be more convenient for you. It's getting hot in Georgia again, like 25 degrees and shit like that. It's sun all the time, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to just rearrange the reality. Fucking wake up, start to stream at 8 in the morning, stream and play WoW for the whole day, and then in the evening, I crawl outside and I go to the gym. You've been grinding? Nice, nice, dude. How's it going? How's the grind? Or now, but still harder than before. That's the only thing that matters. Yeah, like, it's the same for myself. You know, like, it's kind of strange because sometimes I kind of go backwards to my progression, but I mean, like, progression in terms of the grind itself, like the productivity, the stuff that I'm doing. You know, sometimes I just go backwards and, you know, don't stream for a week. But if you really think about it, like, wouldn't I figure it all out by those 2 years? Like, think about it, 2 years of doing something. Wouldn't you be able to really, like, understand yourself and the psychology of, like, you know, like, be able to push yourself even if you don't feel like it? Like, it just feels like you would be able to kind of overcome your struggles by those 2 years, but no. Sometimes I, you know, still cannot understand why I'm not doing the stuff that I want to. Made something every day this week. Hey, dude, nice. Was your friend streams at night? Because her audience is American, she sleeps during the day. Oh, really? Is her stream big? I assume it's like the only reason why it would make sense, right? Like if your stream is just like a small thing for yourself, then you probably wouldn't make those commitments. She has 100 plus viewers. Oh yeah. And narrate, I imagine, can be like almost like a full-time thing. So yeah, dude, I would schedule my day around it too. Like if it was for that. It actually is crazy because like it wouldn't get to that point unless you sacrifice stuff. So like, let's say, like if my stream would have been more successful, I would have sacrificed, you know, like the schedule and like other stuff. Like I would just pretty much schedule my day around the stream, right? Like I'm pretty sure I would do that. Like I would be able to do that. But I feel like, you know, I would need a reason to do it via it being more successful. But at the same time, would it even get successful in the first place if you don't sacrifice anything? So maybe sacrifice gotta come first. Deep. We're getting deep again, guys. VGN type commission. Americans mostly use VGN. You'll get audience from there. What do you mean by that? We're talking audience for the stream? And you mean like commissions? Oh, so you get audience on... How would you get audience on Twitch doing commissions via VGen? How are they related? I've never been there, I've heard about it though. Like Carsey, for example, was getting commissions through it mainly. If you guys remember that person. Imagine people have to watch their art being made live. Oh, that's interesting. So you would say that would contribute to your growth? Is there any negative to doing VGen stuff, by the way? Like, does it take a big cut? Is there a reason why you would want to be like a free freelancer compared to using their platform? Trunk, relax, dude. What the hell is this? What's this banter, huh? It's serious. You know, promotion is a trusted brand in US, but Kissy stuff is more popular there. Hmm. Yeah, well, if things will go... if things will stop going in my favor, then I'll probably join it then. And we'll see how I'll do there. If I'm ever completely out of commissions, which, you know, can still happen. Oh, by the way, Xerion, do you live far from the border or wherever this conflict is taking place, or do you live near it? I hope you're fucking on the opposite side of the globe compared to it. Hey, Flan. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, me too. Feeling doing some art. Or on commissions. Hero 5's fault? What did she do, huh? I mean, yeah, I don't know the history, but still, I mean, I get the reference, I get it. I wouldn't be like the boring guy who would say, "Oh, it's not her, even if she is there." Right? It's obvious. Dude, I gotta make a promotion for my print shop. I need to. Do you guys want like like a promotion banner on my stream, like print shop, and it'll be like just like slideshow of my art rotating? I feel like we need one of those. I used to have those like on one of my first streams. Where would I put it though? Somewhere, I guess. Maybe it would be instead of the navigator for like, it would be there for like 30 seconds, and then the 30 seconds would be the navigator. Yeah, and then I need to make a promotional post for my like other socials as well that I have a print shop. But dude, dude, I don't know what has happened to me. Like a month ago, I just used to be doing everything. Like I did like many videos, I was doing this, I was doing that. Dates for my Patreon every week. You know, like anything that I would need to do, I would just start doing immediately. And now, dude, like a simple fucking like combine just three paintings and do like type a font, like just like a little bit of text in the back, that like a print shop available or whatever. It's like I'm not doing even that, so like I'm not even doing the bare minimum that I want to do. It's kind of crazy, you know, like this whole thing. Ads in the chat now? Wait, are you for real, Trunk? Is that a thing? I haven't seen those ever. Yeah, send them in the Discord if you can. That'd be interesting to look at. God damn. Dude, ads are like the worst thing the humanity has came up with. You know, the first thing that they install like in someone else's brain, like a little chip, you know, like a little whatever thing in their brain to, I don't know, recover vision or whatever. Imagine if all the people like in the future will have some kind of stuff in their brain that will just sometimes run ads in the whenever you close your eyes or something. That would be the end. Black Mirror episode? I don't really know what that is. We're waiting for Trunk screenshot or line. Or we wouldn't believe him. Oh, so it's on top of the chat? I thought it would be like between the messages. I guess that would be stupid, because if you were watching like a very popular broadcast, it would just like fly by in the chat. Damn. Also, why are you fucking watching an art stream on your phone, bro? Like, explain the psychology of like this behavior. Why? Not saying you shouldn't, just like, really curious, like, well, why? Yes, I'll be right back. Right, team, we're back. Let's go. Is any chance to feel, by the way, that the brakes are a little excessive? Hello, Leon Fister. Welcome. Hey, Alu. What's this badge that you have? Streamer Awards 2024? God damn, dude. Who are you, an XQC? You won the Streamer Awards? Oh. You're welcome. Guess it's our opportunity to network with Leon. Be nice to them. They're popular. It's free icon. Dude, how many free icons do I have? Do I have any? How do I even set those up? I have fucking nothing. TV Cup 2023, 2024. I have 0. You guys have fucking everything. Yeah, alright, so Leon, since you're not a popular streamer, just like a normal person like all of us, so like what you up to? I'm working on a OC commission currently. They're kind of like based in World of Warcraft universe, but like not entirely. So that's what we're doing. That's the plan for today. Painting fabric like this is kind of fun. Like working off shadow. Pretty nice. Searching program to draw because I got a Vacom tablet. Hey, nice, dude, nice. I'm using Clip Studio. I feel like it's a fine program. You can do Photoshop, of course, but you gotta pay every month $1 million to get a subscription to fucking Photoshop, which nobody likes, to be honest. But it crashes. It crashes and you lose your paintings, which is not good. Autodesk. I've never even heard that. I'm gonna just go back to Windows Paint. Oh, really? Bro, have you seen that fucking flex on Twitter, by the way? There's this, I think, that one guy who does paintings in Windows Paint, and he always posts them with the UI of Windows Paint. And he has like million likes every time. It's like, dude, they're first of all nothing impressive. Second, like you're just trying to show off that you're working in this handicapped software. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. And there's nothing impressive too. It's just goddamn, dude. One painting per year challenge? Oh, one painting per day. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like if... Oh, dude, I would fucking melt that challenge if I didn't have to, like, do commissions. That would be so easy for me. One painting a day, dude, I would be the fucking... Two would be a challenge for me. Actually thinking about it, imagine a challenge of one painting per year. Like, actually, that just one painting per year, and you're not allowed to paint, like, outside of that one painting. Like, that would be, like, actually a challenge, because, like, by the end of that challenge, people would literally just stop drawing altogether. They'll just give up on art by following this channel, this challenge. I feel like I gotta increase the brightness of this cloth, so I can add just deeper shadows. Mel got accused by a crypto company? Acquired, wait. Wait, okay, what's Mel? M-A-L. What's there? Yeah, poor Mel. That's what I thought too. It's like, what? My animal? Okay, dude. You're trying to find weeb comrades here, huh? On this holy ground? Yeah, I didn't know what that is, because there is a Russian website that I used to use. Dude, I used to fucking have a lot of animalism, like, they have them ratings and stuff. All Tokyo Ghoul, like, 1 and 2 ratings out of 10. Oh yeah, I remember that stuff. Never wrote a review, though. Never got that deep into it. Any dub? No. So they got acquired by a crypto company, so... How is it possibly can negatively impact them, though? You know which one it is, Xavier? Do you? How would you know? It's only for... lore. Dude, imagine that's someone else's art, right? I feel like Bogies is like the worst emote. Like the most sexual one. It is actually suggestive of what's going on there. Gotta configure it Wacom tablet. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I assume you have to restart your PC for the driver to install. Can never figure out the pen pressure? Really? Well, what's that you cannot figure it out, Yuger? I just set it on the maximum, so I don't have to press the lightest to get the hardest stroke, pretty much. That's what I do. It's kind of fun to like figure out those folds. Not gonna lie, it's quite interesting. I'm a lefty. Dude, you said you wouldn't be making this chat political today. Now you come with this stuff again? Even if you're left-handed, you use it in the right hand. Wait, no. There are mouses for left uh for people with, you know, issues. You were forced to do that as a child? God. What's kind of abuse is that, huh? It's like just the amount to enough to abuse a person, but not enough to get accused of child abuse. Smart parents. Oh, really? Or left-hand mouse is expensive? Like, what's the difference there? Why would you just use the normal one? Like, why do you need a left-hand mouse? Also, I don't... Alright, maybe it is, like, slightly more expensive. But you know what would be really expensive for you, though? Like, are we talking, like, actually expensive, I think? Or... Wait, no, maybe I need to take my words back before I even said them. I was going to say that a left-hand guitar would be more expensive, but I just remember that whenever I was looking to buy my guitar, I remember exactly the same model, but just left-handed was like pretty much exactly the same cost. I was afraid to buy it instead. I was afraid that I would order it by mistake. Hey Wasabi, it's about button orientation maybe? Yeah, although what stops you, especially as a kid, from learning like, you know, right click on left click, even though it's like different for you? If you're learning it from the beginning, I assume you'll be able to get used to. Even play my guitar right-handed because left was expensive? Damn. So was it more expensive than the right-handed one? In my experience, they were the same. Who did this frog and then? I don't even fucking understand what's going on with this frog. I don't know, dude. It was the time where I stopped. It was one of the last ones. You should probably search in Discord in our share. Why does it have boots on like its hands? It was after the Furby one. It's beautiful. It's pretty good. And for work, buy trunk. You working, dude? I thought you were unemployed. God damn. Right. God bless them. Go, dude, go. Go work for somebody, huh? You slave. Maybe not a divorce yet. Maybe she's just cheating on you. Right? Maybe things are not as bad as you thought. With Jeremy, of course. This couple meets exclusive in Eric's chat. Yeah. Dude, she has a guild now. She doesn't need us. She gets her social validation from gamers, not from artists. She understood that gamers are the real people, and the artists, they either draw for vanity or money. They're greedy, little greedy gremlins. But the gamers, though, yeah, those are the authentic men. Those are the real people. Those are who lead us in the future. Yeah, she knew that. Now, whenever she got a guild in retail, wow, the most popular game of 2027, she'll never get back here. I can see her on the battle net because I still have her on the friends. She forgot to delete me from her friends list. Maybe we can sneak peek into my Battle.net friends list right now. Ooh. Let me launch that. Oh yeah. Yep. Liberation of Undermine. Yep, she's raiding. She's raiding. Yep. It was a good run, indeed. By the way, that's unironically happening. It's not even a joke that she would be hanging out here, but she's I guess spending time with the guild, which is, you know, not a bad trade-off. As I said, she's probably enjoying it a lot. I don't know, dude. Raiding, especially in like low-level guilds and WoW, like it's fun whenever you're like in bit more of hardcore raid. Whenever at least you gotta like pump perform in the raid, but I was in a lot of just garbage guilds, you know, whenever you have like couples, like a fucking wife um, and a husband running a guild, and it's just like, dude, you have like people barely pressing their buttons there, but because there's like friends from real life, you have those like who run the guild, they still stay in the guild, and they just keep staying there, carrying them over and over. Although she might be having a good time. It's not on 7... Bro, what? Dude. Okay, let's not get that. Holy shit. God damn. Is that allowed? What? Jesus, dude, what the hell? No, you get it, please, but like, God, where have you even seen that? Became famous because 70 blocked that emote. Not for no reason, bro. Not for no reason. God damn. But you couldn't get it, like, you cannot get your channel in trouble because of, if you have that emote on, Franker Z, right? You don't manage? Okay. Do I even manage them? Connect with Twitch. Authorize. Ooh, 0 out of 50. Add to my channel. Is it there? No, dude, F5. It is there. Hey, Horizon, allowing the rope texture. Yeah, it's pretty fun painting these folds. God damn, dude. It's a hand though. It's not a. It's slurping. Originally Niskiff emote. Oh yeah, and then I guess it got deleted from like Twitch Bandit or something, right? Then 7TV Bandit, and then now it's on Franker Z. God damn. What a journey. What a journey it has made. All to end up in this chair. Wow. Bye. Well, by this time you were late already. You said you were going to go like 5 minutes ago. Do you think guys he's faking it? Do you think he has no job? Very likely. He just made this up to sound more significant here. Dude, wow. Bro, I used to be friends with the guy he would straight up come up with like stories for himself. Like he would literally made up stuff that he did in the past and shit like that. Like completely outrageous, like some success stories and shit like this. And then, you know, I and like other people would believe him just because he had money, like a lot of money. But even the money ended up being like not his. And now I'm just so distrustful in people. So like honestly speaking, I wouldn't be completely surprised. I wouldn't be thrown off by it if like somebody would like pretend to have a job just to write it in the Twitch chat just to like seem more significant. Maybe that's why the divorce happened. Yeah. As such a guy in my university, he even faked getting into MIT. What's MIT? Dude, those people are so cringe. It's insane. And like they'll only hang out with you if you like believe them. And they form their circle, like social circle, from people who believe them. I feel so stupid for falling for it too, but dude, like it's kind of crazy whenever somebody's spending like hundreds or like even thousands of dollars, like just like it's nothing not to believe them. Like the best engineering college in the world, like Harvard, but for coding. So he faked getting into it, and he was from your university. That's pretty lame. Probably easy to disprove, right? Hey Jonas, keep up the good work. Thank you. You recommend to me soon it will be 100 million billion people more? Well, hopefully, right? So looking into classes, and one day posted to group chat it was because he got into MIT. Goddamn. Bro, wow. So was he like a pathological liar, or would he just like randomly come up with something? I wonder if that's the same thing. Because like what I know about pathological liars is that they would pretty much lie about anything, you know. They would lie about stuff that they had for breakfast and shit like that. But this is like kind of different kind of a beast. They would like come up with identity for themselves. Almost like play a character. No reach now to super chat. Oh, no worries. No worries, Eunice. You're here and that's all that matters. I'm here for you. And plus, I don't even have the monetization going on for YouTube yet, so there's also that. He was better, he also told different lies to different people, and we all talked to each other and figured out his bullshit. He was from a very rich family, seemed like a common theme. Oh yeah, dude, I think that's the biggest part about it, right? Because if you're from a rich family, imagine, like, it just even logically, right? It like, you know, no shit, I fell for that at you know, at my time, because wouldn't you trust somebody who like visibly has a lot of money, and then they can come up with any kind of stories. They can say, oh, I'm like doing this kind of business, I'm doing this kind of business, and you wouldn't even like ask details about it. Because let's say, like, if he just comes up with some stuff, like a very complicated profession, you know, like fucking investment banking, like whatever, Ligma business stuff, you wouldn't ask details because you don't even know what he's talking about. So like it's not important, and you cannot trust because the money is there. But then obviously it is all lies, so it's, yeah, you would definitely have to be like from a rich family to do that. I guess people who made money themselves just wouldn't be doing that because it's, you know, they're not retarded. So I run a small company with my father. Oh yeah, run a small company with my father. Oh yeah, I mean, like, of course, family business. Just your parents' business, you mean? Very cringe behavior. Dude, I have a guy outside who just screaming. Just literally yelling. And I'm sitting here forced to listen to him yell. Turned all the lights back on here. So you were sitting there with no lights too? Oh, dude. That must be fucking grim. War, no lights, no rich parents, no wife. Oh, by the way, bro, do you mind if I ask you this? But like, I've heard that it's a thing in like, I guess Asian families too, and in India too. I've heard that from Dr. K, that like, your family would like find a wife for you, just like bring her, and you guys will marry. Is that a thing? Like, is that real? Because that's like so foreign from my culture. It's kind of nuts. In cities, usually the couples has to agree. The couple has to agree. Oh, so did you have that happen to you, or like no? This whole villages, the parents decide on it. That's final. God. Although, you know, you can probably imagine that you gotta have like a pretty rough relationship with your parents for them to find you like somebody who you wouldn't like. Because I'm thinking if you love your son, you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna find like the hottest girl for him. Parentheses hit Tinder. Goddamn. Bro, that must be so awkward though, right? Those interactions. Dude. We will have gotten more now, but yes, my parents got married like that 30 years ago. Dude. Wait, so are they planning to do that for you, or what? Or do you have to look for your own wife yourself? I mean, I feel like that's kind of nice, probably, right? Maybe you can just sit, like, kind of kick back, relax, and just do your own stuff, not being worried of ended up being like 30 and alone. Your mama will find you something, something to worry. You know, it sounds like very, very kind of foreign and very, I guess foreign is an alien to like Western culture, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of, it's probably pretty good. You know, like an arranged marriage like this. I feel like by many things, it's kind of even better than like a kind of a traditional marriage. I guess that's a traditional marriage in your case, but in Western world. Because I feel, you know, it's for one simple reason I kind of feel like that. Is because if you end up like this, like if you're just arranged with somebody and you're kind of like, okay, we are forced, no matter if we like each other or not, we are forced to spend our, like the rest of our lives together. That's the deal. And then you'll probably try to figure out how to you know, how to actually do that. So you'll be looking for a solution instead of like, I feel like in Western world, it's you'd rather just fucking break up and divorce uh, if you don't like the other person, you know. Also used to happen in American 1700s, but they also got independence in 1800s, so it stopped. Oh, I see. But you see my point, right? Like I don't think that it's necessarily that bad. Although it does sound like, and it feels like it would be pretty cringe in the moment. Back, forgot to configure it back on. Okay. But it takes like 5 seconds. You can easily do that. Oh, I guess you guys just don't divorce in there, right? That's forbidden. That's a forbidden jutsu there. Yeah. Goddamn. Which again, you know, might be a good thing. You'll be forced to figure out how to make your marriage work. What was the craziest thing that you learned about a different, like, about a foreign country? This like arranged marriage is pretty nuts for outsiders. Let me tell you, that's like for me whenever I first heard about that, I was like, oh damn it, that's the cringiest thing ever. African teammate who was playing from the middle of a jungle. Wait, how do you know that he was playing from the middle of a jungle? Like, and what does it even mean? How would he have an internet connection there? Dude, I would really like that, honestly. Not a jungle, but like to live somewhere like in the mountains or something, like a very kind of nature-based area. Would love that. I'll have a shed where that I would have like a home gym there and stuff. I'll have chickens. I'll have all kinds of things there. Maybe he was exaggerating to make it himself sound cool. Maybe, you know, like people's gaming setups are different. That's his gaming setup. We're about Western society here, but you guys have barely thought about Eastern society, except from Japan, Korea. I think that's very true. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Also, like, heavily depends like who you're talking to, right? You're saying you guys. You mean like who guys? Like me back in Russia, or like people from America? I feel like it's so different. But I wasn't thought about how things are anywhere, like at all. And that's why I have, like, I don't know. I don't know. I've heard about those arranged marriages, but that's all. Yeah, the most things that I've learned, I guess, just from other people on the internet and in real life. Here in Georgia, like, thankfully, you have so much more uh, foreigners here. Like, I've met a lot of people like, from America, UK, all over, all over Europe, and some people from the East too. From Argentina, Leon? Nice. I thought about going there for some time and end up going to a different country, like fully relocating. I was considering Argentina. Wait, who are you asking, Dragontas? What do you mean? My boyfriend? What do you mean my boyfriend? No, I'm not moving. I was thinking about moving to Argentina before I moved to Georgia. And as you can see, I ended up not going there. So yeah. It's not any picture anymore. Hey, Jazz. No, realistically, I don't like moving. I thought about like having more of a traveling lifestyle and shit like that, but like I see so much more negative in that than positive, and then yeah. After considering this whole thing for a spare 2 seconds, I decided to abandon everything. To abandon all those plans and just like have my life here. Yeah, but the good work I see, yeah, indeed. I'm doing great, Jazz, thank you. How are you? Started this painting today, 2.5 hours ago, looking pretty nicely. I'm experimenting with painting technique, as you can see. Background's like very painterly, and you know, I'm trying to gotta improve in this. It's very fun, it's very entertaining and very like refreshing to paint like this. Quite the opposite to what I used to do, and it's very enjoyable to have this like shake up in my process. I honestly think that for an art improvement, it is very crucial to do this like from time to time. To like take almost like the opposite direction to what you've been doing with your art and like bring new things into it. Fabric rendering, yeah, this has been really fun to work on, and I'll render the fabric even more. I'm thinking to like add something to it because it's supposed to be like a Japanese kind of fabric, or like, you know, the whatever their clothes are called. I'm not sure what to add there though. Ooh, I can actually see some patterns in the reference. Maybe I'll add that. You did an art collab thing? Oh really? What was it, Xerin? You don't really share much of your art, so... Bro, are you friends with like many streamers? Not the first time you're mentioning that you have like a popular friend streamer, this streamer, that streamer. You look a big, are you like a big figure on Twitch? You don't know? Oh yeah, so you just pretty much like just networking, people chilling in the chat and stuff like that. I get that. I mean, you're a pretty insightful, smart guy. Like, I can see why people are like very not how to say that? Not disagreeable. Would that be accurate? Yeah, you're like easy to get along with. That's how you're building your empire. Your Xeran universe. Just getting more and more influential people in until you're ready to strike. I think you're a people pleaser. Maybe you're just cute. Oh, dude. I had this tab open with this slurping emote. God damn. You know what I actually found? There is such a big cast of artists that just do portraits, or that do like a lot of portraits. And I feel like I was in that camp at some point, but then I kind of got out of it. And I thought it's like a beginner thing, but I have been noticing like a lot of even like good artists just kind of do portraits all like over and over again. I think there was something to it. I just thought that maybe I should do portraits too. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like portraits are nice and they're like pleasing and they're very nice to work on, but nobody fucking wants them. Like, definitely nobody wants to commission portraits. Yeah, but when it comes to like you know, building an art career, I don't know how good portraits would be for you. Yeah, Mona Lisa, and how many dollars did the guy get by painting Mona Lisa? Let's be honest here. How many Twitter followers did he get? Not a lot, not a lot. If you know the history, you know that it wasn't a lot. Who cares how it's doing now? I mean, now it got a little, you know, a little viral. Went a little bit, it hit the trend. Yeah, he didn't in his comments. Right, my dwarves didn't do too hot, by the way. With me speaking about comments. The one on the Twitter, 500 likes. The last one, not that bad. How did it do in Blue Sky? Around 108 likes. How is this quick? Mind-blowing, Mr. Decay says, with a cat on the profile picture. It sounds familiar, Mr. Decay. Haven't you had them on our stream? Mr. Decay. That does sound really familiar, doesn't it? You get metrics on... What do you mean metrics? I just look at likes, that's all. Likes and reposts on Twitter, that's all that I do. No, like, I don't do, like, I think you have to get a Twitter Plus for it. Like, like, whatever the subscription. X Blue, Twitter Blue, what it was called. Right. I mean, what use would it have anyway? Let's be honest here. Hey Sasha. Hey, how are you doing, sunshine? King of long hair, I got it cut a little bit, so now it's not as long. You were drawing all day. Okay. Oh, I see where this is going already. Stop yourself. Relax. Relax. Don't get too out of control, Sasha. You know what it can get you to. So it sounds like you're excited to paint again. God damn, that's great. Like, did you quit your job now, or you're kinda still in the process? Dude, she comes back to doing 40, quits her job immediately? Oh, no, yeah? Okay. Like, are you on 2-week notice, or you just completely fucking left that place? Honestly, like, if you really wanted to, I feel like there would be no repercussions of, like, leaving. Leaving, even without notice. But yeah, I'm glad you're back to it. Just be wary of the hand, though. Hand hasn't gone anywhere. Just, like, remind yourself of how it was before, and, like, in how much pain you were, mentally and physically because of it, and just, like, watch out, Sasha. Don't push it too early, alright? Keep it to, like, I don't know, 6 hours with, like, long breaks and shit like that. You gotta be careful, gotta work up the, you know, the resilient towards injuries. I think I injured my wrist again while training, while hitting that 90 kilo snatch PR. It hurts again really bad. Not as bad as the last time, but still. Doesn't hurt while drawing though, not as much. So still, it's annoying. Fucking wrist joint is my least favorite joint of, like, the whole body. What's worse than wrist? I guess a knee is pretty bad as well. I would hate for my knees to hurt. Lower back also sucks pretty bad. When we talk about injuries. Neck? Okay, neck never hurts. That's not a joint. We're talking about, like, a joint. Elbow, shoulder, ain't that bad. Ankles pretty much never hurt. Yeah, I guess it's either knees or your wrists, like the worst ones. So you immediately got, like, some furry porn commissions and you're back at it? God damn. Yeah. So how long was the break? Did you count? Actually, I'm wondering. So, oh yeah, you're still ahead of me in followers. God damn. So you took more than a year break and you still have more than I do. You have 10k 68. Wait, you have a reminder of your Discord server. Meanwhile, you've deleted the Discord server a while ago. Hmm. Almost 2. No, you've been posting in 2024 too. I think it was 1 year, right? Like, no, I remember we were hanging out like a year ago, pretty much, and you were still Artin. Not like super actively, but still Artin. So it was like 1 year. 1 year is all that it took you to go outside, touch some grass, understand that the digital grass is way fucking better than what was those normies have there outside, and come back. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. It's just like a little bit. It's funny, but I feel like it's even though it's like that, it's so much better for you. Like I would imagine that it's so much better than just like if you kept pressing yourself to do art. Because now at least you're doing it. You know that it's better than other options that you have, but you also know that if anything you can, go and find yourself a job and succeed in it as well. I feel like that's, that must put you in such a better place of mind than it was prior to this. We're almost done with this for today, by the way. This is at 3 hours, looking pretty good so far. Come along, ready. Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow too, because like I'll do so much rendering on this. To be honest, it's already looking pretty good. It's a big tail, yeah. I think it's alright. This tail, I don't mind it. I don't brush on Pinterest and I love it, but it's from EB Spain, not from Krita. Uh, I don't know EB Spain nor Krita, but mostly like those brushes are universal. Like for the most part, I don't know about those in particular. Maybe there's like an exception there. But for the most part, let's say brushes from Photoshop, they can also be imported in Clip Studio too. And I imagine Krita as well. And I don't know about EB Spain though. I don't know what that is. So maybe you can still give that a go of like importing it. If it's ABR file type, then you can import it. and it's just a general brush type. I don't like these little thingies. I'll keep this one paint free for now. Beige time? Good thanks, Artin. That my dude. Oh, it's actually almost 1 AM for me too. God damn. God damn. No. No. Leave with egg? What the hell is that? been 3 hours working on this. Dude, I feel like that's pretty nice progress for 3 hours. I'm really vibing with this technique. Either that's just like a good match of like what I planned for this character and like the implication of this technique, or it is actually like my new approach to every painting that I'll do. But yeah, team, I think that's looking good for today. And since it's already 1 a.m., probably gonna go. Dude, I'm really thinking about like extending the streams to like 3, 4, 5 hours. Yeah, now it's late, so we'll cut it early, but in general, that's kind of like what I want to bring to you guys. Longer streams, and I want to work on other stuff like this, for example. Like I want just to paint characters on a white sheet. This is something that I just doodled in like an hour. This is like, for example, the character design that I really want to become a character designer. Just so you know, and this is like one of my iconic designs already. I can see this being like my portfolio, my card, my invitation into like a professional world. You know, with designs like this, it would be difficult to not get noticed with groundbreaking designs like these ones. You know her? Yeah, you don't. It's a new character. She'll be in Riot MMO. Right, team. I love you all. This will come next stream. That's what we'll do. We'll do this on next stream. But I'll love you all, team, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.